think I'm gonna switch it up tomorrow. I say, man, I'm in this right lane. I'm smoking a cigarette. Come on, man. Those things are. Let's see. Come on, light. No, not at all. Is this in the street? Try not to run over stuff, man. I was telling Rudy, my boy Ozzy was saying that it's crunk over there in Oklahoma City. He said, "Oh yeah, yeah." He told me they don't even cancel when they wait for the ride. I told him, man, there's a lot of casinos over there, Indian casinos. He said, "Let's go." I said, "Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't think that car can make it." He said, "Shit, I'll pull you. I'll pull you, drag you over there." Come on, light. Yeah, it's gonna be busy till 10 o'clock now. Side 120, 220 maybe. Is it at the county jail or where? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like, county jail. Mr. Tyrese?
Yes, sir. My phone just died, but my code is 5641.
All right.
Thank you. Quick question. Do you know where the McDonald's is around here?
That way towards the freeway.
That way towards the freeway, brother. Yes, sir.
It's only going to be drive-through. But...
I think he just needs... I don't even know.
And let me... You just got out of jail, homie?
Man.
The laws didn't beat you up or nothing, huh?
Nah. Wild weekend, all it was. And a misunderstanding. I had an outstanding warrant that from 2 years ago I didn't even know about. Boss man, do you have an iPhone 5C charger by chance?
Let me see. I think I got it. I think I got one. Oh, that's for the watch. There's a plug right there, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, boss.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I gotta make sure you're able to drop a tip if you need, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Oh, shoot. This is the older iPhone.
Oh, you got C?
Yes,
you need
sir.
C? Oh, yeah, I got it right here, too.
Yeah, my bad.
You good. You good.
Appreciate you.
That's for the old schools right there.
Yeah, that's my daughter's iPad one right there, for sure.
Yeah, because I got these Androids, they take C, so about time Apple done switch their game up.
Thanks, everybody's getting in line.
Yeah, but why make it different, you know?
Yeah.
Just like on these fucking cars, man. Why Tesla got to be different?
Yeah.
They're the only ones that's different, and it's worse for them, I guess. Yeah, one time I was coming down Commerce, I was coming the wrong way. I didn't know, man, and I had the windows down and shit. And some homeless people, hey, you're going the wrong way. So, oh shit, let me do a U-turn real quick.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, before I get pulled over by the laws, for sure they're gonna think I'm on something. So what, they let you on PR bond or what?
Nah, bro, I had to bond out. So I had got into like an argument with my baby mama like 2 years ago, bro. And she ended up calling the police on me. I was already gone when she called them though. And her aunt, me and her aunt don't get along, ended up saying, I don't know what she said, but apparently it was an assault. And I'm like, how is that an assault? Because this was 2023. I'm like, y'all realize I have joint custody with my daughter now. Me and my baby mama are on good terms. We both have an agreement that I can see my kid and everything. Me and hers relationship has never been physical. Like, I don't understand. But
they're always gonna believe the female, man.
Yes, I don't, and that's what the officer was telling me, that's probably what happened. But for the charge to have been on, or for the incident to have been on March 17th of 2023, and them not to file a warrant until May of 2025, May 19th of 2025, and then not even tell me anything about it. I just found out because they ran my ID.
So they ran it as a misdemeanor or a felony?
It was run as a felony, but I'm like 100% positive it's not gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause I caught my bitch cheating, right? And it was in Corpus, and I fucking left.
Yeah.
I left, and cause man, I was feeling fucked up, bro.
I'm already brother. I trust you opening up to one who's been through it. I'm already knowing.
We'll check it out. So my mom said I assaulted her earlier the year, but the Adult Protective Services investigated and they exonerated me. You know, so I'm just waiting to go to court or to waiting to go to court or for them to dismiss it. And my lawyer got it dismissed in November of that year. And then so a whole year rolls around, right? I get a fucking letter in the mail asking me if I want to pay $800 and something fine or something. For what? For what? It didn't even look like it was from the police. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell no. I've checked. Nope. I don't want to pay no. I don't even know what the fuck what's going on, man. So they sent me another letter with the court date, and it said it was for domestic violence. I'm like, who the fuck said I domestic violence them? You know. And I said, man, maybe it's my older brother. I don't know how many times he called the laws on me before, trying to get me put in jail. And then when I went right, and they called my name here, then I'll go back to talk to the DA. Then he's like, what are you gonna plead? Guilty or no contest? I'm like, what? I said, man, I don't even know who's the alleged victim.
Yeah.
Then he told me her name. I said, man, she's lying, man. He said, so you're gonna plead guilty or no contest? I said, not guilty. I said, she's lying, man. And so he was like, all right. Now he asked me, because you know they gotta give me the information.
Right.
And he's telling me the court date, and I was like, because I'm gonna choose to be my own lawyer, or because it's a misdemeanor.
Represent yourself.
Yeah, it's a misdemeanor. So I need the information. And so they said, oh yeah, you're gonna need a fucking what's that shit? USB stick, whatever that shit is. So I was like, so shit. Man, my freedom's on. It's $800 on the line, bro. It's not even my freedom, you know. I'm like, so I went to Walmart, got a $5 when I came back. The lady didn't act like she didn't know what I was talking about at the window. I said, hey, yeah, he told me to come back with so I can get the Discovery. And he comes over there and he said, oh, I guess he didn't expect me to come back. I said, man, for $5, bro, you don't think I'm trying to keep my $800? And so he said, yeah, I said, well, sir, he said, yeah, it's going to be ready in a few days. I said, sir, because I told him, I said, I don't live in Corpus, man. I live in San Antonio. So I'm not going to stay 3 fucking days just to get that shit. Then he says, what's your phone number? I'm like, my phone number? You can't give me the shit through the phone, you know, like. I said, what you need my phone number for? I said, you know what? I pulled out my driver's license. I said, send it here, man. It's my driver's license. Man, so I said, am I gonna have enough time to review my case and present a proper defense and the allotted time they're giving me?
Yeah.
He said, don't worry, this is the first court date. There's gonna be some more. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, man, I live out of town, man. I can't just be coming back. I can, but it's gonna cost me gas, man. And so I was like, man, I'm waiting for it. I'm checking the mail every fucking day, waiting for it. Every day I'm waiting for it. We're waiting for it. I never got the thing, man, but I got the court date. So I'm like, man, well, maybe it's just one of those preliminary.
Should be on.
Shit, it's another one. There's got to be another one. It's 3, look. But it's not even loud enough. That one, they don't even have the siren on. But when they go, it's probably clear, right? Because they can see. Yeah, so they sent me the thing, so I'm like, fuck. I know they can't. I know they didn't send me the information, so I know they can't have the trial. I know they can't, man.
Yeah.
I know they can't. It's not fair to me, man. If it is, I'm gonna raise all kind of hell, man. I know my fucking rights, man. So when I went, I'm waiting. Then I hear that bitch's name. They call that bitch's name. I said, man, this bitch is here. I said, man, it's unfair to me, man. I don't even know what the fuck she accused me of. You know, I'm like, what the fuck happening?
Yeah.
So I'm waiting. I don't want to look back. Because if she's there, I don't want to look back at her, you know. And some other zesty dude, right? He comes, hey, Cristobal Garcia. I'm like, he shakes my hand and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck does this motherfucker know me? So they call me to go outside. When I go outside, they said, oh yeah, she's not here, so we're gonna go ahead and dismiss the case. Here comes another one. Yeah, because I was talking to the brother-in-law. He told me she'd been sick. He said she's not gonna show, man. She's sick, man.
Yeah, that's failure to appear will get you. They'll either automatically lose you the case, or I mean, they might reset it for you. But usually, if the other party's there, they're gonna just go with what the other party says.
Yeah, so they dismissed the case. But whatever happened to my thumb drive, man?
Mm-hmm.
I never got it back. It cost me money. It's not much, $5, but still.
Yeah, nah, I feel that. That's what's up though, bro. Cause them Texas and that dang family violence, domestic violence is not play around.
Yeah, she lied and said I assaulted her, man. Cause I was out on bond for when my mom said I assaulted her. My mom said that I assaulted her because she didn't want to pay her part of the rent. She was giving her money away to people that she meet on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I told my mom, I said, Mom, if you don't want to pay the rent, I'm not going to put her out. But I'm telling her, Mom, if you don't want to pay the rent, you got to go, Mom. You want to pay your part? Because I could cover it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she called the laws and told them I hit her. So I went to jail for that. And then I'm in the back of the police car. I said, well, what am I going to jail for, man? You hit your mom. I said, what? He said, yeah, for $2 worth of quarters so you could buy some weed. I started laughing. I said, come on, man. How much weed do you think somebody could buy for $2, man?
Anytime there's a complaint on you and it's like a family violence or domestic violence, they have to arrest you or detain you. And that's without...
No. Well, I'm gonna tell you, check this out. One time, because my mom had called the laws on me previously.
Mm-hmm.
But when she called them on me a few times, you know,
yeah.
And when she knew they was coming, I didn't know. I hear them banging on the fucking door and shit. So she's right there in the living room, so she answers the door, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to the door, and then my mom's telling them that I broke the window. The apartment's in my name. My mom's telling them I broke the window, and the officer, it was a lady officer. She said, well, is he on the lease? She said, yeah, he's on the lease. She said, well, I can't do anything. She said, the police officer said, yeah, he could break all the windows right in front of me. I can't do anything. My mom got mad. And then she left from the door. Then I was like, she said, yeah, before I walked up here, she said, the procedure is that we look and see how many times they've been called and what happened in those cases, so we can have an idea what's going on. So I said, oh yeah. I said, well, thanks for her letting me know that. And so when I asked those officers who's arresting me, I said, because then he said, yeah, she said that you slapped her. I said, sir, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm not gonna beat the case. Because first you said I hit her, now you said I slapped her. Then I said, did you see have you seen how many times she called the laws on me? He said, no. I said, isn't it procedure that when it's a family violence that you're supposed to look and see what's going on before you even come and knock on the door?
Yeah.
Because what she told me, you know? Like, I was like, because I was talking on the phone to my homeboy, and I had her daughter's dog, right? So, you know, it's a half Chihuahua, half pug, so it's going crazy, man. You know, because the little dogs go crazy when they hear the door, and then you should know this sure as hell they don't like police. So when they knocked, I know it's the fucking police. By the way they knocking, I didn't have to open the door. I opened the door. One's pushing the door open, one's grabbing my arm and shit. So the dog starts going ballistic. With my other arm, I'm closing. I close the door, so because I already know how the cops are. They'll shoot his ass. They'll shoot the little motherfucker, man. And then they put in the cuffs on me, right? I said, excuse me, sir, what am I being charged for? He says, I'll tell you when we get to the car.
Yeah.
I said, that's not the way it works, sir. I said, excuse me, sir, what am I being detained for? You know, I switched it up on him a little bit. Because, you know, they got the cuffs on me. He said, I'll tell you when you get to the car. I said, nah. I said, no, sir. You're obligated by law to tell me what I'm being arrested for as soon as you put these handcuffs on me. So he didn't tell me till we walked to the police car. All this shit is on their camera, you know, like, that's the common practice. They'll violate your rights. It's the common practice for them, man.
Yeah.
So needless to say, they threw it out, and I was like, shit, called my homeboy, because he had my assault rifle, and I picked it up and drove it back over here. Because I couldn't have no guns, you know, during that time. And that bitch lied, tried to get me locked up, bro. She thought they was gonna hold me because I was already in trouble because of what my mom said. And she thought, bitch, you cheated on me and you trying to put me in jail, bitch?
Man.
What the fuck, man?
I've been there.
I've been raising your kids and shit. Bitch, you owe me over $3,000 and shit.
Oh shit.
Man, what the fuck's up with this lie, man?
Yeah, there's some very evil women out there. Bro.
Yeah, it's like, man, what the fuck, man? But you can feel it when somebody's cheating on you, man.
For sure.
You can feel it, man, and if you can't feel it, you ain't in tune with that person, man. And because I felt it, right, and because she wouldn't come home to past 12, and I'll call her, she wouldn't answer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I put my little brother's old phone under the driver's seat. I heard what I needed to know in the first 5 minutes. She's like, the dude's like, I think he knows. He texted me last night. She's like, nah, he don't know. Motherfucker, don't you know I got this fucking 40 clip? That pussy wasn't worth dying for, bro.
Yeah.
Not on my side either, you know. So I like, man, I have to get up. I felt the devil, man. That's the first time I ever felt that motherfucker, man.
That'll do it to you for sure. Trust me.
You felt them before?
Oh yeah. Very similar situation.
Yeah, so I got to get out of it, dog. She's not worth dying for.
And it took me it took me a little bit too late to realize I ended up having a baby with mine.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the bitch I got pregnant, dog, and I'm like, I told her even then, I said, man, of course, because it's going to automatically, I'm going to set that as mine so we have a fucking DNA test.
Exactly. Yep. That's it.
Because we're together, I didn't catch you in the act, I didn't catch you any kind of way, so I got to, even though I don't want to give her a benefit of the doubt. Yeah, so it's like, man.
Oh, actually, no, I did the opposite. Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't there until, I was kind of there, but not really. But I was kind of, until I got the DNA test and to just confirm things, because, yeah, shit was shaky.
Yeah, because if I can't trust you, I shouldn't be with your ass from the beginning, man.
Right. And when a woman can do that to you, and she knows she can do it to you, and she just does it to you, she's not good for you.
Yeah, that one time I was trying to leave that bitch, right? So she said she went to go play bingo, and then my cousin came over, and we watched the boxing match, and then it was over with. I said, man, you know what, dog? Let's go roll by the bingo hall. We rolled by the bingo hall, car nowhere to be found. So I was like, yeah, this bitch ain't here, man. So when she came home, I was already getting all my shit together. I don't know where the fuck I was gonna go.
Hold on, 1 second. Ladies,
yeah, so I didn't know where I was gonna go. I was supposed to just leave, man, with all my shit. That bitch started crying and shit. I'm like, she had her son's gun. She told me she was gonna kill herself, man. I said, oh man, I felt bad for him, but I was like, why go through all that? And then, yeah, granted, it's years later. You're gonna cheat on me, man. If you felt that you love me that much, you're gonna threaten to kill yourself. I would never threaten to kill myself. Never, man. Behind nothing, man. If I feel like that, shit, I'm not gonna be the one dying. If you know what I mean. But that's the devil, though, man. The devil will try to get in at your weakest point, man.
For sure.
You got to be smarter than that, man. And
it took me a minute to realize. I can't even lie.
yeah, but the ultimate goal in life is what?
For me,
Yeah.
now with my daughter, it's honestly just to be able to provide and protect her.
Okay, well.
And be successful. I mean, of course, I want to be successful, but I want to be successful in order to provide and be able to protect her in the best way possible.
Well, my opinion, my ultimate goal in life is to get to heaven, dog.
Right.
If he takes me today, if he takes me tomorrow, if he takes me 10, 20 years, as long as I get to heaven, I'm choosing to do the right thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is secondary because I'm going to see my loved ones on the other side.
Yeah.
So I want to see my grandma again.
Mm-hmm.
So, because she was the most important person to me.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for me to see my grandma again, I got to do right, man.
Right.
Even at my darkest points, you know, that's what I think about.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got to do right, man. I'm going to see my grandma. I need to see my grandma, man.
Yeah.
I need to see my grandma, you know. I want to see my loved ones. So that's what helps me choose to do the right thing, man.
You know, that's real. I mean, everybody gotta have their reason why, and I mean, you got a great one, and that's just like.
But that should be to everybody's, though, right?
Right. And if it's gonna keep you on the path to where you want to go, and where you need to get to, then by all means, then that's
it's working, bro.
Right. It's worth it, and that's what you got to do.
Yeah, because I'm already 52 years old, man. At the most, probably got like 10, 15 good ones left. That's how I'm thinking right now, but it's probably more. It might be less.
Good ones? What's good ones?
Good ones, like I have all my faculties, and I don't need a pamper.
Yeah.
I don't need a walker.
Right. Okay.
You know, I'm able to work and do what I got to do.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough for sure. But I mean, sure, by then you'll be around retirement age. At that point, that's when you really just go off and do everything you want. Or not even everything you want. It's really just more about doing the things you like at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, but I need somebody to be with me, man. But I'm not gonna just settle for anything.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
It's gonna be something that I want, man. And truthfully, I'm 52 years old, bro. I'm not attracted to 50-year-old chicks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm just gonna straight up, like.
Nah, that's real.
I'm not. Even though my girl was only a couple years older than me, I mean younger than me, and my girl previously was the same age, but you know I was in my mid 40s, but now I'm in my 50s, so.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it's definitely some young cats out there that be going. It's just with them young cats, you gotta know that sometimes they be a little wild. For sure.
Yeah, but the thing is, like some girls like older dudes,
right.
some don't, cause truthfully, it depends on how young. Even if it's 20 years younger, I'm gonna be dead when they're old. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They could have spent their time with someone else who's gonna be there for them. But you're not guaranteed. Nobody's guaranteed tomorrow.
Right.
But I don't know. As long as you feel like you're one with that other person, man. The age really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can say that because I'm kind of older, but.
Well, I mean, I would say, like, because I mean, my girlfriend's like, she's 20. She just turned 23. I'm 26, and I mean, I think like younger women want to get like they like older dudes just because it's usually less drama and they can learn a lot from you.
They probably feel more secure, you know.
Yeah, more than dealing with a young cat just on some. Because young dudes everybody has their own personality, but it's just more so with the young dudes, they be worried about who they gonna start finding attractive and all of this and all of that. When they messing with somebody who's older or more mature, they kind of feel, like you said, more secure.
Shit, I used to work at this motherfucking Bill Miller up here.
That's good bread. But they work the heck out of you.
Yeah, they work the fuck out of your ass, man. But I quit, man. I quit because 2 different managers wrote me up on some bullshit, man, and I can't work for y'all. I can't work for y'all. Y'all fucking lying on me, man. One wasn't lying on me. She said I took too long to scrub the front and the back porch.
Wow.
Mind you, I have to go fill up the 5-gallon water bucket of water, man, and walk with it to the front, splash it on there, scrub that motherfucker, go get some more water, throw it on there to rinse it off. Like, man, my hand was hurting from carrying the fucking water, man. And then I'm breaking down the storage room. Then the number 1 manager comes. I said, "Ma'am, how did the porch look?" She said, "Honestly, Chris, I didn't even look." So not even a couple of minutes later, the other one that rigged me up, she told me to go to the office. I'm like, the fuck? So when I went in there, she wrote me up. I said, "Well, you know what? I'll put in my 2-week notice today."
Yeah.
And so, yeah, well, I'm not fucking around, bro.
Yeah.
I can't work for somebody who's gonna be lying on me, man. And so I told the number 1 manager, right? I waited for her to be right next to her. I said, "Excuse me, Miss Cook, I'll put my 2-week notice in today." She said, "Oh, all right." You know, what else she's supposed to say in front of everybody? And then when my shift was over, I said, "Miss Cook, can I get a pen and some paper so I can write my 2-week notice?" I wasn't bullshitting, bro. And I filled it out, right? I just wrote, I'm putting in my 2-week notice of resignation, you know, like. And then a couple of days before it was over with, they said, Miss Cook said you could go. I'm not letting nobody set me up. So she was in the cooler. So, "Hey, Miss Cook, you said I could go ahead and go home?" She said, "Yeah, you can go ahead and go home." But she said, "Chris, you know you don't have to leave, right?" I said, "Ma'am, I can't work with somebody who's going to be lying on me, man." Because the other one said I took 8 minutes to drop chicken. It took me 8 minutes to get to work. I'm like, man, that's bullshit, man. Because I never stand around for not even 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Much less 8. But I fucked those managers' head up that caused me to quit, right? I'll go to fucking Krispy Kreme, get 2 dozen of donuts, and I'll come to the store and drop them off.
Wow.
You know, that's like $30 and shit. So I go over there and drop them off, and I wonder if they eat them.
That's funny, because I mean, donuts usually always cheer people up,
Yeah.
make them happy. You know what I'm
The
saying?
donuts makes it a better day, man.
Right.
It always makes it a better day.
I do that for my businesses right now that I work with. I sell life insurance, and then just in order to, I do it through the business, so I have to go through the business owner. And something that I always do is just usually for small businesses, drop off a box of donuts. It just usually lightens the mood, and because you know when you walk into a business and I mean when you ask to speak to an owner, everybody normally thinks you're just soliciting and you're not a benefit to them or anything like that. But those donuts are
It's the icebreaker, baby.
Right, exactly.
And I get the specialty donuts, and I get they gotta be hot though,
Right.
because those Krispy Kremes is on another level when they hot.
Lately I've been doing the Tiff's treats, and they serve those. They serve those.
Man, that shit's expensive though, man.
I always finesse it though. I always do there's like a new member deal on the app, and it makes all their dozens 50% off. So it basically makes them.
You get 2 for 1.
Yeah. You get a $13 dozen, and then I just get it split in half. That way I can have 2 boxes for $13, and then I can get 2 businesses. You know what I'm saying? And it's really just 6 cookies, so it's not like those aren't for all the employees and everything. Those are just really for the person who makes the decisions.
Yeah, because time I said, yeah, I told the number 2 manager, he's a dude. I said, hey, y'all want some donuts? I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all some donuts. He said, nah, they don't deserve donuts. So I said, the breakfast manager, Miss Alvarado, me and her always been cool, man. And I said, Miss Alvarado, you want donuts? She's like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna turn donuts down. But she likes Shipley's donuts. Shipley donuts don't taste like Krispy Kreme donuts. But a couple times I did go get for her because she wanted fucking Shipley donuts. I went to go get Shipley donuts.
I would say, and then the other thing I'll do is like, so when I actually do get the business to sign up with me, and I actually got to go speak to every employee, what I'll usually
then
do
you get the donuts.
I either do donuts because that again breaks the ice, and then when I'm talking about life insurance, I can bring up like why it's a good idea for them and everything, and they're not combative, like thinking that I'm trying to.
They're willing to listen since you bought them some donuts.
Or tacos. I use donuts or breakfast tacos.
Oh, breakfast tacos are gonna be a lot more.
They are. I will say breakfast tacos, but I only really do the breakfast tacos. I'll do like the dozen box from Taco Cabana if it's like a big business. It's like $25, or I'll just, if it's a small business, I'll just go buy them like 5 or 6 tacos and just call it a day.
Yeah, they sell tacos at Bill Miller, so.
Oh yeah, those are they're cool. They're not like the best tacos you can go get though. They're cool though. I like.
Yeah, man. The other day I went over there in the morning. I think it was Saturday. No, it was Sunday. I ordered 3 tacos, bean, cheese, potato, the hash brown or whatever, and 2 slices of bacon. 3 tacos in a refill because I had my cup. $15, dog. Yeah. I was like, I was full though. Right. I think it was the extra slice of bacon that just like kind of like put the 3 more butts on there.
I feel it. That's me too. I always, I feel like the one slice just don't even really.
Yeah, you can barely even taste that motherfucker,
so
man.
Yeah, I always got to get, unless it's from like a restaurant that uses like one of the big strips or whatever. I know for a fact I gotta go.
2 bacons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I opened it up. It barely had like a pinch of cheese. I said, I went back up there, and the girl's like, I said, look at how much cheese y'all gave me. And she said, oh, I'm sorry. She gave me like one of those little things with cheese on it. But I had enough for all 3. I'm not trying to raise hell, man. I just want to give me what I paid for. Man.
Right.
And the manager that I don't like, she would always fuck up my tacos, man. I don't know if she did that shit on purpose or what.
Probably. Hate it.
But I was always nice to her, man.
Man, sometimes people are just weird, bro. That's what I've come to realize.
Yeah, because one time so I so happened to look at the schedule before I left, and somebody penciled me in on my day off, man. So I was like, hey, so I went ahead and came to work, and then I was in the cooler. I don't know how to do this shit they're fucking telling me, man. And she says, whatever, what that motherfucker's name? Emilio. She says, Emilio doesn't have no problems doing this. I said, well, where's Emilio at? Why am I here on my day off?
Yeah. Not for real.
Because she closed the door to the cooler and said that shit. So as soon as she closed the door, I know something improper was fixing to happen, man.
Right.
I was like, well, why isn't he here? I said, you know what? I said, you want me to leave right now? I'll leave. And then she didn't say nothing. So when the number 1 came in at 10 o'clock, she said, oh, how you? Because she speaks to everybody. She said, how you doing, Chris? I said, I almost left a little while ago. So, oh, Chris, please don't do that. I said, yeah, I almost left a little while ago. And she already knows why, because there's only like one fucking manager that's a fucking bitch. But none of them stuck up for me, man, from when I quit. Because I asked the area manager. I said, because I asked her, Miss Cook. I said, can you look at the video and see if I took 8 minutes to drop the chicken? I said, can you look and see if I was messing around when I was scrubbing the porch?
Sounds like micromanaging.
She said, no, only the area manager could look at that. And so when I went to go work at Laguna, because it was during Lent, she sends her good people elsewhere, and the number 3 guy over all the Bill Millers was there. He already knows me because he sees me at a whole bunch of different Bill Millers. Then I told him, I said, yeah, Mr. Chapman, I put in my 2-week notice. He said, oh, for what? And I told him, he said they're not. It's on the left. He said they're not supposed to write you up for that.
Right by the mailbox is good.
Yeah, he said they're not supposed to write me up for that. Because I asked him, can somebody look at the camera, man? But you know what? They all scratching each other's back.
That's what it comes down to. I worked at HEB and dealt with the same stuff for 4 years, so I get it, man.
They're covering each other's ass because they depend on each other more than they depend on the regular person.
But hey, man, good ride, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you, brother.
No problem. Appreciate the conversation.
Yes, sir. Have a good rest of your night, man.
Yes, sir. You too. Which way you going, man? Starts to rain, it started sprinkling. Turn around right here. Oh man, my glasses instinct fogged up. $15.66 on that ride. This one is 18 bucks on this next ride, so I know it's far, man. That's why you gotta make sure you're charged, man. You're charged up. So I've only burned up 50 miles since I'm charged up. So. Well, not 50 miles, 46. It's 18 bucks like that. It's to the airport. It's to the airport. I believe it might be to the airport. I didn't get a good look at it. I'm turning on the opposite way from Bella Vista. And man, I almost got killed right there, man. I could have got killed at least 10 times doing this shit. Not exaggerating one bit. You gotta be aware, man. You gotta be aware, because if not, it's at intersections, 18-wheelers. See, I'm not gonna wait for that light. I'm gonna cut through here, right here, because that light will turn on me. See, look, it would have turned on me. clip, y'all.